As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
Assistant Coach Ryan Fenton, who's sitting in tonight for legendary Coach Norm Person, but it was great seeing Norm here tonight.
Yeah, he looks a lot better. We knew his health was really just having some issues, and I always told him, I said, your stubbornness has made you great, but it's going to kill you if you don't go get this checked out. And he did, and they were able to identify some things wrong, and man, he just looks so much better. His collar, his walking, he's just seemed more alive. So it's definitely, we're glad it happened. We tried to tell him, I think he wanted to be a part of this so bad, and we said, listen, if you want to be here for the long run, you got to go get healthy. And so he hated to miss those games, but it's okay. It was good learning lessons for us, and we're just glad to have him back.
A lot of expectations for the Jeeps this year coming in. You won 9 in a row before stubbing your toe a couple of times in a row. What resiliency you think the kids showed bouncing back with a win tonight that will take you, hopefully, the rest of the way?
Well, I think they were just hungry for a win. I mean, we lost to 2 really good teams. Now, the Berg team is very good, don't get me wrong, but we just didn't play to our potential. I'm not going to say we laid an egg. We tried to fight back at times, but that wasn't who we were. And we never really just, after the first quarter, seemed in it. We just never were engaged. It was a big crowd, a lot of things you get in your head. But anyway, Manfred, we played a lot better. We didn't play good enough to win, and that's all that matters in this game is it's wins and losses. So we kept working this week. We made an emphasis on getting more physical, getting tougher, getting stronger, using our bodies more, hitting the post more. We told the big guys, we challenged them all week, said size means nothing if you don't use it. And I think they took that personal. That's why our leading scorers were our 3 bigs. They did a good job of imposing their will, I thought, hitting people, going the offensive glass, being physical, and that's what we got to be every single night.
Now, this is our first time to see you this year at 6'7". Eli, I was kind of surprised at how much he was able to play away from the basket.
Yeah, he didn't have a good game for his standards. He was just, made some bad decisions early. I thought when we went to the 1-3-1, though, he did start to wake up defensively. It just gives us other teams such a tough look. When you got a 6'7" long kid up top, it's so hard to run your stuff, and it's so hard to make passes over the top, which is what we want. But he still, he fought through adversity, he got through it. He's actually a great shooter, and so is Tyler. Our bigs shoot it really well. So when we have enough bigs, it's good to kind of slide one out. But obviously I'm selfish too, and I wish he'd get his butt in the post a little bit more.
Tom?
Yeah, I thought the thing on top when he was on defense out there, I think that poses a great threat to the opposing team. 6'7", and he's lengthy. I mean, he's 6'7", but he seems like he's even bigger than that.
Yeah, he's really a great athlete, and he didn't really get to show it tonight. He just never seemed to have that step. We ran that lob play early, and it was a great pass, and he just didn't get up like he normally does. I've seen him go get that pass, almost above the square, so he just never could quite get his legs under him. With kids, you never know. They were off school today for teachers in service. Who knows? Maybe they're laying around all day, ate a bunch of bad food. You never know, but we just got to keep his head right. We got a big test tomorrow at Federal Hocking. It's a long bus ride. It's a very good Division IV team, a Division IV team that just won the tournament, and we got to go up there and show that we're the best Division IV team around.
Ryan, lastly, of course, your first concern is winning your conference championship, but as we mentioned a couple of times during the broadcast, you're a very tough Division IV team in the Southeast District. I know you can't put the cart before the horse, but I know this team's got some expectations.
It does, yeah. We've played better. We've had a couple games. I think one of our better games, Fairland and Fenton County, we showed who we are, and we put it together for almost 32 minutes. We're still not there yet, but we've told our guys all week, at the end of the day, we just lost to Manfred and Berg, 2 good Division III teams, but teams that we can play with and teams we can beat. So I think for us, it was just the challenge of, hey, we're a good team, but we're not a great team. Great teams got to work. Great teams got to find where they struggle and they got to get better. And I thought the kids did a really good job of accepting that challenge this week and coming out today and getting a much-needed win, another much-needed win tomorrow to hopefully get us 11-2. And again, JV's still undefeated. They play great. They play well together. They play physical, and we're just proud of where our program is right now, but we're not satisfied either.
Ryan, congratulations on a nice bounce-back win tonight here at Waverly.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Thanks for taking time. Ryan Fenton, assistant coach for the Jeeps of South Webster, tonight with a 58-46 victory over the Waverly Tigers.